Thank you so much for joining me. In this video, we are going to be looking at a couple of responses from our creative nonfiction prompt. The prompt encouraged us to write an essay about our favorite month of the year. And as the prompt states from poetsandwriters.org, it says, even if it's a month that revolves around a holiday or exciting seasonal offerings, take some time to reflect on the unsung pleasures of the month. And so, writers, I will be reading two responses, one that I created and then one that was shared with me from a fellow subscriber. And I look forward to reading more of your responses as we continue this creative writing process. Let's take a look at the one I created about the month of June. Juxtaposed between two seasons, June should garner more attention than it receives. In its heyday, it was the darling for nuptials. However, over the past few years, new months have picked up the annual wedding fervor, leaving poor June behind. I appreciate June. This undervalued month comes with many advantages. June rewards the planners and think-aheaders of the world. The early bird season special for the northern and southern hemisphere, June opens summer in the former and winter in the latter. Those of us who consider ourselves proactive appreciate vacationing in June. We beat the crowds and outmaneuver time. While procrastinators are figuring out where they are going and what they are doing, we, the early bird planners and think-aheaders, explore throughout the entire month of June. Then we return home from our stress-free vacations and giggle to ourselves as we watch everyone else embark on their early July vacations. As a result, we Juners earn more time for respite. Traveling in June is akin to a double vacation, one abroad and one at home. June also rewards individuals who appreciate contemplation. We have an opportunity to reflect upon what we have accomplished in the last 5 months. In addition, we ponder all the ways we plan on closing out the year. Consider this. If June were an age, it would fall somewhere between 40 and 50. Seasoned and wise, June resides near the center of all we are, the closest we will get to the radius of our lives. Without hesitation, June is my favorite month. Let's take a look now at a subscriber response. Theirs is focused on the month of November. Here we go. November is the best month. We celebrate Thanksgiving, a traditional holiday based on when the first settlers from England landed in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1621. The native Wampanoag tribe welcomed them and helped them survive, and in the fall, the first harvest together, they all gathered for a meal to celebrate family and friendship and prepare for the harsh, cold winter months ahead. Growing up in New England, I can remember as a child the leaves changing color in the fall. Those beautiful, vibrant colors, turning those leaves orange, red, yellow, and brown. The cool, breezy air, making those leaves swirl and dance around. And those beautiful evening skies. It was magical. I'd sit and watch the squirrels gathering nuts, scurrying up and down the trees, preparing for the winter. We would rake the leaves, only to watch them sit in a pile for days, and then the winds of change lift them up again into the air and disperse them throughout the yard and street again. As a child, I knew the winter months were upon us, as the overcast, gloomy skies approached, and soon the snow would fall. I would think about the Pilgrims and Indians and what they must have endured. I knew Thanksgiving was near, and soon we would gather together as a family and family friends to celebrate a bountiful turkey dinner, give thanks to the Lord for the abundance of food and friends gathered this day. My mother and father always went above and beyond to make this celebration a gracious time. I promised myself when I was older to carry the same traditions and always gather my family and friends to celebrate this time of giving thanks for the abundance of blessings bestowed upon us. I carry this tradition every year. Though my parents are no longer on this earth, the spirit of this holiday always brings back beautiful memories of Thanksgiving past and that beautiful house on the hill on Pleasant Street in my little town of Clinton, Massachusetts. Those memories I cherish deep in my heart. And so, writers, I leave you with two essays, one about the month of June and one about the month of November. Thank you again to poetsandwriters.org for providing this prompt. And thank you to Stephen Kuritz from the New York Times for writing his article titled January's Secret, It's the Best Month. Thank you so much for being with us, Right Riders, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. I appreciate those of you who continue to support and subscribe, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.